unique opportunity and how this can be your next step moving forward. Hi, Will Perry. Welcome to another Keeping the Conversation Alive. But let's get out of the way and talk about this offer because, as you can probably tell if you've been watching this in the week, I'm excited by this offer. And it is a unique opportunity. And yeah, that sounds like it feels completely genuine. It sounds like something that you'd just reflecting, you'd intend to from all the marketing literature. You need to make it a unique opportunity, and it's like yeah. And I thought I'd tried in the past, and I thought I'd done that in the past, but this is completely unique, genuinely completely unique, and it might sound a bit far fetched. And I'm interested to see how this plays out. Genuinely interested because it just seems to have flowed and aligned. It's like, let's do it. Awesome. Without too much thought, it was quite easy. So, it might sound a bit far-fetched to do a 1 hour session with me. And again, I got it down here. It doesn't roll off the tongue for me. A 1 hour core belief clarity session. To have that session, that mother of all belief sessions, can it really change stuff? Come and find out. Because I know it can. Yet, I was going to say but then, but instead I'll use yet. I know it can, yet I've only done it in the context of the program. And that's why I've been very protective of it in the past, because I've only done this in the context, the build up to understanding that how low self-esteem isn't your fault and you've done nothing wrong, it's blah, 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 blah. And then all the support afterwards of implementing it and not leaving it there and not ignoring it and doing stuff. And sorry, I was just blowing a hair off my computer. So it's in the context of that, and this is out of context. This is just see where we go. Okay, if you see my point. No, it is. So I'm excited for this, and we'll see how it goes. It's a great way to dip your toe in what could be your future for good. And how cool is that? And I've made it accessible to you. I've made it intentionally low cost, and it's a big change in perspective. It really is. It's gosh, yeah, going like that all the way around, because it is such a big change, potentially a big change in perspective, from to really see what's been holding you back in place all this time. It's the mother of all beliefs. The mother of all beliefs. I love that phrase, the mother of all beliefs. I could call it so many things, and you probably will once you do it. The mother of all. And you might beat yourself up. You might be prone to going, "Oh, I'm so stupid," but then that will be perpetuating the mother of all beliefs, and it's like, "Oh, I'm doing it again," and it's so frustrating sometimes. Yet so empowering, so enabling. Because you can see things so clearly. You know how easy it is to get overwhelmed with stuff, and you've got a myriad of processes and systems and steps to take, things you should do, things you could do. Everything gets left by the wayside, and just the immediacy of life gets in the way. What this is, it's within the immediacy of life, you have a choice. Am I being strong? Am I being pathetic? Using that client's language, not my judgment. Am I being strong? Which one am I being strong? Am I being pathetic? Forget it, dissects through all that stuff, and it's really clear. But unless you can, do this work to see this stuff, you're not aware of it. And it's a big perception change. It's a big shift in perspective. It's great. It's awesome. I'm excited for this for you if you're on the edge. And you've been watching the other videos. Let me know why. Send me an email. Why are you on the edge with this? Because for me, this is like a bite your bloody arm off thing. And it's definitely not about going back. I don't want you to see this stuff and go, God, yeah, that was really interesting. And then just go back to life. There's no point doing this. That's why I've got a little chat with you beforehand. I just want to check that we're not both wasting our time. Because this is, this is something I'm packing myself into, making myself do the work in that time. You give me a bit of cash flow in return, thank you very much. But I will do the work for you. I will make you work really hard. I will help you see this stuff for good. But I don't want that to be wasted. So if you're going to go, whew, yeah, and then just go back to normal. It's like, yeah, actually, let's let somebody else take that slot, that limited time slot. I cannot replace my time, neither can you. Let's make it count. So that's why I just want to check on, via the form. Are you gonna, is you want to? You're just more than just curious, If you're scared, great, I get that. But terrified, I get that too. Full of anxiety, I get that too. But if you're just curious, interesting, let's save it to the people that are more enabled, are going to be more enabled by it to take action and actually make a change in their life. So that's why I'm doing that test. I don't want you to go back after seeing this stuff. So this is a low whisk. Oh, I love my language on this one. A low whisk way. I'll do it the Jonathan Ross way. This is a low whisk way to dip your toe into what could be your awesome future. So this is a low risk way. It's just one session. It's just, that limited amount, that budget, I've limited it to, I kept it small. That 1 hour, I've kept it small, packaged it into this, such a key thing. This is the key point, the key element of that changed so much in my life, that has changed people on the pathway. This element, all right, letting you dive straight into this, to dip your toe into what could be your awesome future, what could be a massive shift for you. I'm making that available to you. That's the offer. How cool is that? Woohoo! I'm looking at myself on the screen. Yeah. Actually, my hair's a bit shorter. I had it cut recently. It's a bit shorter than it used to. During lockdown, it was like woof, and then down the side. Quite funny now to reflect on. And the beard before that. I look at the pictures of me with a beard now. It's like, ooh. Because that came from an interesting place, I think. I'm glad I tried with a beard, but not me. And I'm not asking for your feedback either. But thank you. You can give it to me if you want, though. I'm not averse to that. So, be it good or bad. So, this is an awesome way for you to dip your toe into what could be your awesome future at a really low risk. All right. Well, I think that's a cool thing. So my invitation to you, come and dip your toe in, bloody hell. What an awesome offer. Come and dip your toe in. And I'm making this intentionally low risk for you, low value, massive value, but low cost to you. And I get a cash flow in return, just to be really transparent and clear. I get a cash flow influx for, in return. It's going to help me build a business and do cool things. That's great. Thank you. But I'm going to do the work, and I'm going to be working for you in that hour. By God. If anybody that's seen me work or experienced me work in those sessions, it's like, not that, that. Ask me. It's good stuff. So I will be working hard in that session, but in return, you're going to help me with the cash flow. So thank you very much for that. So share this. That's my invitation to you. You can take the test if you haven't already. This is for you. This is a quick kind of like, actually, this reflects the test I'm talking about. This gives you an indication if you have this propensity for negative thinking about yourself, and that's what this is all about. This mother of all beliefs that it comes down to, and I'll help you identify that. Do share this, because this won't be here forever. This is limited by my time, which is limited because I ring fence the time for my girls first and foremost, and then and boys if they're coming up, and we say, this weekend, woohoo, and I get all 4 of them together all at one time. It'd be chaos. And Jake's girlfriend as well, Megan, which is lovely. And then I've got other commitments as well. So the opportunity to do this with me is really quite limited, and I won't be doing it forever. So obviously, so don't just sit on the fence, and do share this with people who could benefit from this as well. All right, loves you, boyo. Thank you very much for your time. Excited for you. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.